and welcome back to another vlog. Today's video is going to be another event vlog and we are off to Tweseldown with Cody in the intermediate novice. It looks like a beefy track today, so it should be quite fun. I'm off with Dad, just Dad and I, and obviously Cody in the back. So a lot for me to do. Dad is very helpful as much as he can, but obviously I'll have to make sure that I do all the studs and all the tacking up today, so definitely a busy schedule. Hopefully we'll be able to get lots filmed still, but I'm not going to film too much at the yard. I think I've probably got quite a lot to do, and obviously I've got to get everything packed and ready myself, so might just be mainly not anything to do with getting him ready this morning. I've already bathed and plaited him last night, so right, before I babble on any longer, let's get on with the video. Breakfast time. Boop. Got to just wipe that little bit on his nose. But the rest of him, fingers crossed. Ooh. Oh, no. We have a stain. God, that was the worst bit yesterday as well, so that's going to be fun. What about the rest of you? Just a little bit there as well. Not too bad, guys, I suppose, considering what you've been like. And I've just got to plait his forelock. Right, we are on our way now. Had a bit of a mad dash at the end. I was a bit behind where Cody was quite dirty, so a little bit behind, but I left quite a lot of time to get there, so it should be fine. It's not too far away, Tweseldown. It's about, well, it's 50 minutes in a car, so in the lorry I think I allowed an hour and a half, but it shouldn't take that long, so it should probably be like an hour and 15 really, but nice to make sure we're not in a rush. We've arrived at the event. Should we jumping there? Cross country over here. There's the lorry park. Hey, here we are! Party! We are party! You want a mint for being a good boy? Yummy!
I'll just drop the keys down.
So, we have arrived. Just grazing Cody. Dad's just about to come over and take him off of me, and then I'm going to go and walk the course. Well, maybe run, because we are 10 minutes behind. But not too bad, so it's only 4 minutes 37, so I think it's going to be a short course, so it shouldn't take me that long to walk. But yeah, just giving him a graze, and then I'll come back and give him his calming cookie, and also I get to try my very first human calming cookie, which I'm very excited for. I'm a little bit nervous today, not quite as calm as I was last time, because I haven't got Mum here and I've got a lot to make sure that I have got done in time. So I'm not actually nervous for the actual thing, it's more just like getting all the timings right for myself and making sure that I'm not in a rush. But that's what makes me nervous quite a lot, is timing and making sure I'm on time for things and stuff. But yeah, but Cody's just enjoying some nice grass. Right, okay, a little bit of a swift course walk now, so I won't vlog very much. I'm just going to run over and then I'll show you guys the course. So cross-country course is all walked. it, and it's looking nice. Online it looks a lot beefier than it looks in person. Definitely a few more technical lines. We just need to make sure that I've got his head focused and looking where we're going. There's a few like wonky lines, but it's all good. Ground's soft. It's sandy here, so it's a little bit taxing, but it is a cooler day. There's a little bit of a breeze, a little bit muggy with the clouds, but yeah, hopefully it should be all fine. Just got to make sure we stay focused right to the end. Just on my way back to the lorry now, and then in about 10 minutes he's going to have his cookie, I'm going to have my cookie, and then we're going to start getting him studded up and ready for the dressage. There he is, there's the boy. Didn't move an inch. We're coming, cookies. You're getting excited. We went for minty today. We have also got original, and I meant to bring them, but there's a cinnamon sample at home that we'll try next time, see if you like those. You can't have any more. 1.5 to make sure he's extra rideable. So, as I said earlier, guys, as well, I'm a little bit nervous today. I feel a bit anxious. So, lovely Camilla Performance gave me some of these sample pack of Human Calm cookies at badminton. If you watch that vlog, then you'll see that I would have got those. These are banana and chocolate chip flavour. I was going to have just half. I think I'll have the whole one because I'm getting a little bit nervous now. So yeah, hopefully these will just calm down my nerves and make me feel a little bit more at ease. And make me focus on the job at hand. So, cheers, let's give these a try. They do smell quite nice. It's a bit like fudge. That is not bad. Very nice. Especially when you get a little chocolate chip in there, that's nice. Time to get Cody studded up, and I'm going to put a bit of fly spray on him because it's very flyy here today. For some reason, I suppose it's quite mild and muggy, so flies are out. Hate flies, especially around where we are, we get crab flies. So let's get him studded. Right, it's time to get ready, so you guys know what that means. It's transition time. Ta-da! So it's a bit muggy to wear my stock and jacket just yet, but everything else is on. And I just got to tack up Cody now.
And the EGL feel them up through the R-hole, Cleano, dropping down to the nearly home. £20 this time.
Wait.
Cost William dearly.
Good boy. Ready? Let's go. Off we go. Just do a little voiceover of my dressage test, since a lot of you said that you really enjoy listening to the voiceover as well. So here we are, I'm just entering in now, and we have a halt at X, which was the 6.5, just said not quite straight in the halt, which he wasn't obviously. And then he could have been a bit better to go straight up into trot there. He did a few steps of walk. Then we have a medium trot along the diagonal. He got a 7 for this. I was quite pleased. The steps were fine. He can go a bit better. Would have been a bit happier if his frame was a little bit more up and forward. Then we come into a shoulder in right. He got 6 for this because he did lose the positioning slightly of the hindquarters. They came off the track just a little bit there, as you see. I had to straighten him back up again. Then we have another medium trot coming across the diagonal in just a second. I was much more pleased with this one. As you're seeing it now, he's just more relaxed on that one and the frame's a bit more up. It could have again been a bit less on the forehand, but we got a 7.5 for that. Then we come into shoulder in on the other side and a 5.5 for that. We had too much angle and losing fluency in our comments, which I agree with. He's sort of falling out of the shoulder then, too much neck bend. So then we have our walk transition, which was a 7. And that includes the half 20 metre circle of free walk. The comments were fair stretch and a little more ground cover, which is fair enough. I was very pleased with this because the rhythm was there and he didn't try and jog off. I think, you know, it could have been a 7.5, but obviously the judge just felt that the steps weren't quite good enough. Then we go into a half circle left to G and then a half circle right to H. That was a 7, no comments there. He was very obedient. I was very pleased. Sometimes he can be a little bit anticipating in this movement. We then got a 6.5 for our canter, just says more supple through his back, which definitely does need to be done. Then we have a medium canter circle and we got a 6 for that, just hollowing and more length of steps. He's not the best at canter on a circle. I think I need to open my hands a bit more. Then we loop back to B and have a counter canter. That got a 7. No comment there. I was very pleased with this. His canter was a bit hollow. He got a 6.5. Just said needed more balance. Then we go into the medium canter on a circle again. Again, it just says more suppleness to bend. This one was better though, I think. And the marks show the same as well with a half a mark more. Then we have the transition to canter, which was a 6.5. Then the loop back, we got a 6.5 for this. And it just said that we needed to maintain the positioning. So he does struggle with that counter canter a little bit more. He does sometimes try and give me a change. Then we have the simple change, which was a 7. I'm a bit behind here. Then a 6.5 for our turn down the centre line. Just says the quarters were to the right slightly. And a 8 for our trot and halt, which I was very, very pleased with. As you can see there, I was really pleased with that test. He was very obedient, and yeah, I was extremely, really pleased. I think that he could have the frame. We're working on his frame and not being on the forehand or overbent, so that will hopefully come.
How was it, Nels?
Look at boy! I'm so proud of him. He was so rideable and calm.
I think that calm cookie.
Yeah, and I felt really calm, and that I was able to think through my riding, and I was able to like really ride through. We did have a little bit of a tense moment before I went in, and the nerves just whooshed in, and then I managed to calm myself down and collect it in before we went down the centre line. But I'm so pleased with him. He's a good boy. Mwah. Lots of treats. Right, excuse the hairdo. terrible. Just had to take my hat off and just quickly ran over to watch the show jumping, learn it. So I will show you guys the show jumping. I think they're still doing the novice at the minute, but I'm just going to double check that it's still the same course. I'm assuming it will be the same. So fingers crossed. Then I'll dash back, get Cody ready. I'll probably put the same as what he's got in the backs in the front for the show jumping. So here's the course. They've got a lovely big grass jumping arena. So just learning it now. Okay, course is all walked. Well, not walked, watched, learnt. I need to just double check a few of the related distances because there were 2 riders left and they weren't ready, so I needed to dash back. But yeah, it looks okay. Quite a lot of related distances, similar to the cross country, but should be fine on the grand scheme of things. Just need to make sure that I keep that canter. It's quite a big arena, big grass arena, so got to make sure that you have a decent canter going. But yeah, should be fine.
32 clear in the show jumping. Currently sitting in 8th in section P. Call for number 92, Dubby Beach. If you are intending to jump the show jumping medium novice, please do make your way to the second ring. The course will be changing shortly. Dubby Beach.
I'll get you wet.
Dad is just grazing Cody quick. He's all cooled off, got his ice packs on. You see him just there through the trees. I've packed up the lorry, just got to pop those boots away when I get Cody back. So I'll get him out of the sun, a little bit bad lighting. So I thought I'd just do a quick little debrief. I haven't spoken to you obviously since the dressage, which went really well. I was a little bit disappointed with the score, but it was more higher marking judges anyway, so that's fine. I was mega pleased with it. And then he warmed up beautifully for the show jumping, really felt really great, he felt really powerful, he felt very keen, but I was managing to hold it together. And then had quite a few people to go before me when I was ready, and I was definitely very nervous for the show jumping. I went in there and I'm not gonna lie, I would be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed and absolutely gutted. I completely just he was really keen and sort of went sort of quite flat, sort of speedy rather than being up and together. I didn't have any leg to hand with him to get him on his hocks and being a bit more powerful to spring up rather than to be rushing forward. He just went really flat. I wasn't very confident with the related distance striding. Everyone was getting totally different strides. I had no idea what striding was, and I just felt like it got all muddled and I completely forgot everything that Tammy told me to do. So Tweseldown's a bit of a bad place for me for show jumping. I either normally get 3 or 4 down here. I don't know why. Hopefully if we ever come again, or if we ever do come here again, hopefully then we will break that spell, but for now it's not unbroken. Anyway, so I thought let's go out there and give him a really good fitness run ready for his next competition, which is the Intermediate Masters at Nunny in a couple of weeks. We've qualified for that, so that's going to be a big one. So I thought let's just go for it. Got down there and I was the last to go and there was no one in the warm-up. Literally I was like warmed up really quickly as fast as I could so that the volunteers and that weren't too late, and he was just, I thought my arms were going to be pulled off. He was so strong, crazy strong, couldn't hold him together. And then I just was like, right, let's go. Jumped enough and he just flew around that cross-country course. I was making it harder for him and making the lines a lot harder than what they were, and just cutting time where I could, because it was quite a hard time to get. And I was like at fence, I believe, what is it, 17 with it was 16 the ditch, 17 the skinny triple brush, and I had a minute. So I was like, right, okay, let's just carry on galloping forward and just relax a little bit now, because he was so keen with me. He was just raring to go. So he's obviously feeling very fit and very excited about venting, so that's not the worst thing. Anyway, I need to take his ice boots off now, pop his clay on, and then get my sheet and we'll be off. And I'm just going to have a look where to get my dressage sheets. I'm not actually sure where you get them. It might be, I have a feeling it might be like where I'm not going, but I don't know. Okay, so this, if you guys want a screenshot, if you're interested, is my test. Ooh, just tripped over a hole. I think that the marks are definitely marked harsh, but all obviously absolutely correct. You know, everything that the judges said is I completely agree with, but for the first time ever we haven't had needs to relax more, and we've had super obedient horse, which I'm very pleased with. Never had that one before, and he was a very good boy, so hopefully we can add on to that. And just mainly says to be a little bit more supple, which I agree with. He was a little bit tight in the neck still, but he was very relaxed for him, so yeah, please. So it's a lot later on now and I've been back for a little while. I'm just editing this now and realised I completely forgot to close the vlog. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. 2 out of 3 I was really pleased with. I've just had 2 lessons with my trainer Tammy and they've been going amazingly well, so hopefully you guys will see in the next vlog when we go to Nunny the improvements, fingers crossed. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye guys.